Hello, I'm Esther Agwu.
And I'm Noah Russell.
On today's edition, you'll get to meet a very popular and community-involved Long Beach City College student who showcases Long Beach artists.
Are you a videographer and want to showcase your talents and abilities? This upcoming video contest may just be the thing you need.
And our senior producer, Teresa Pell, interviews Ramon Knox, the new Dean of Student Affairs.
So stay tuned for more in this edition of IE News.
Are you a videographer? Long Beach City College will hold its first video contest, and maybe it's just the thing you need to showcase your talents. There's a lot of prizes and money up for grabs.
Hi, I'm Teresa Pell here at IE News, and today I'm interviewing Dennis Davis, who is a student here and also the creator of a film
video contest.
Video
contest. Why I love Long Beach City College. And what we're doing is we're opening up to the whole school to have the opportunity to share videos that they can make with their phone or their camera, 5 to 60 seconds, and submit it. And we will put those videos together and make a promotion for the school.
Okay. And who came up with the idea, and who are the individuals that are involved in getting this idea out there so that students who are filmmakers can create this film so that we can put it together for the school?
I was in a television class, and they gave us an assignment to write a script about what's great about the city of Long Beach. And I thought, you know what, it would be great to have a video about what's great about Long Beach City College, because this is an incredible college. I love this college. There's so many awesome things here. But I'd like to see our film department expand. I'd like to see our television department expand. I hate seeing them canceling classes because there aren't enough students in them, because they're wonderful classes. They really are. The professors love teaching here. The professors are so wonderful. And this is a great school, and I'd like to use this video contest as a way of promoting this school and helping people see how great it is.
Right, that's awesome. So are there any prizes or scholarship money that will be given to the winner of the contest?
All righty. At this point, the ASB department has $200 that they are giving. That I can guarantee. Mm-hmm. But we actually have 3 different radio and television classes who are right now sending emails, making phone calls, and contacting different sponsors. They're contacting companies like Verizon, Adobe, T-Mobile, the Port of Long Beach, Boeing, whatever, for prizes and scholarships and so forth. And also the film department has a scholarship that they have said they are considering donating to it.
Right.
And the television department also has a scholarship. So we've just begun the process, but the deadline for the submission is May 1st. So you don't have a whole lot of time. It's right away. And if you want to submit, you can either burn your disc, burn your movie on a disc and take it to the ASB office at your local school, or you can send it to the ASB office. The email address is publicityrep, again, publicityrep at lbcc.edu, publicityrep at lbcc.edu. So you can just email your video there, and you need to put your student ID on it. That's how we want you to identify it, is your student number. So this contest is only available to current students. And so we have 4 professors that are going to be judging the contest and making a final decision, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I want to thank you for coming back today to talk about this contest, and I think it will be a very rewarding experience for the students here.
There you go.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm Teresa Pell here at IE News, and we'll see you next time.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I would like to win some of that money myself. Long Beach is a community filled with artists. My co-host interviews a Long Beach City College student that is extremely involved in the community and the creator of Rise LBC that showcases local artists in Long Beach.
Good evening. Thanks for tuning in to Vikings TV. I am your host, Esther Agwu, and we have a really special guest here, our very own student, Ruben Strickland.
Hello, everybody.
Thanks for being here, Ruben.
Thanks for having me.
Great. So you were the editor, writer, and the creator for the sports section of the Vikings newspaper last year?
Yes, I was. I stumbled upon this.
Okay. And cahoots with having your own company called Rise LBC.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
That
so
is
you're
me.
okay.
I am Mr. Rise LBC.
And so Rise LBC, what is it? It sounds positive, you want people to rise, but what is it?
It is a platform for the talent of the city of Long Beach to pretty much express themselves.
Okay. Okay, so you have artists, you have musicians, you have
Clothing, sports, film, and just everyday stuff like people who go around and take pictures around the city, or people who go to different events and are just happen to post it on Instagram or something, just for the regular people who, I don't want to say don't have talent, but don't really showcase what they do, if they can still make their way onto the site by doing little of nothing.
Okay, so it was your idea to gather artists, people who are talented and special in Long Beach, and showcase them on your website. That's really amazing, because there's a lot of people who are talented, but they don't really have a platform. So it's really great that you did that. And what inspired you to start this company?
My friends, my talented friends. One in specific, Dracasso. She's a painter. We went to high school together, and one day I was just watching her paint, and it made me want to show the world what she was doing. And then I felt like there's a lot of things in Long Beach that the world does not see. Everybody sees Long Beach as like Snoop Dogg and Long Beach Poly Sports or something. And there's so much more than that. So I just want to showcase the other side of Long Beach that people may not necessarily know about or don't typically see.
Okay, that's amazing. That's great. And people, if they are interested in contacting you, where can they go?
Instagram, Twitter, Rise LBC, or email me at riselongbeach@gmail.com, or you can just submit your work on my website. There's like a little thing on the homepage where you just put all your information in.
Okay, so that's Rise LBC.
Rise LBC.
Okay, at gmail.com. So you guys, if you guys are interested in anyone, if you know someone who's talented in Long Beach but don't have a platform, you guys might want to message Ruben. He seems like he's the guy to go.
I am definitely the guy.
And not only will you guys have your work displayed on your website, but you guys will be able to participate in shows. I hear you have an art show coming up in June.
Yes, where we will have 17 different artists, and it's going to be something very special. I don't want to give too many details out, but yeah, it's going to be special.
That's amazing. That will be a great way to kick off the summer.
Yeah. Definitely.
Beautiful things. I'm excited. And then also you have a concert coming up in a few weeks in April.
Yes.
April 13th.
Long Beach Poly's ASB contacted me to help curate an event, and I have 3 DJs and 3 different rappers performing. This should be fun. I'm ready. I'm ready to have fun.
That's amazing. So it's great that you're involved here at LBCC. You're on the Vikings, and you're just here to inspire people from Long Beach. That's amazing. Thanks for coming. Did you have anything else that you wanted to let people know? Words of encouragement for someone who wants to do art or do more things in the artistic way? Have anything to say to people out there?
Just do it. Like, don't care about what anybody has to say about it. Don't really do it to get notoriety or be seen. Just do it because you want to do it. Like, I do what I do because I love to do it. It's fun finding out new things and figuring out new things about this city. I have fun every day. Just walking around my neighborhood, I figure something new out every day. So do something because it's fun, not because you want to do it.
Right. And for all the LBCC students and college students that are listening around the world, what advice would you give them to maintain your personal lives and your college lives together?
Honestly, I'm still trying to figure that out. But it's just patience. Like, you just got to be patient. 24 hours is not enough time in a day, I've come to realize, but you just got to stay patient.
Okay, that's amazing. So if you guys are interested in turning in some of your work, if you know someone who's talented, that has a brand, that has art, music, or anything, and they even came to Long Beach, they were born to Long Beach or anything, you guys might want to check out Rise LBC and contact Ruben for any questions or anything that you want to submit. Hopefully you guys really found this interview informative and inspiring. Thanks again, Ruben, for coming.
No problem. Shout out to all of Long Beach. Shout out my friend Peter, who's waiting for me in class. Shout out to Kim, who helped me with my hair. Yeah, shout out to all of my friends. I love them all. They're the best.
Thank you. And I'm Esther with Long Beach Viking TV. Thanks for tuning in. I found Ruben to be such an influential individual. Up next, DJ Mars Bear gives us the top 10 Billboard hits this season.
Hi, this is IE News, and my name is Mars Bear. You're tuning into our top 10 charts, Billboard charts at that. All right, going off with number 10, Paris by the Chainsmokers. Chainsmokers is a really cool group, and I saw them at Coachella last year. Hopefully I can see them this year again. All right, number 9, I Don't Wanna Know by Maroon 5 and Kendrick Lamar. Really cool. Kendrick Lamar is a really cool artist, amazing artist, future rap icon. Maroon 5, we know who they are. We don't really talk about them because they're amazing as is. All right, number 8, Scars to You're Beautiful by Alicia Cara. Amazing, amazing woman. Hopefully she becomes the star that she is this day. 7, Closer by Chainsmokers. 2 spots in the Billboard charts, Chainsmokers. Amazing. Good job, guys. All right, number 6, Bounce Back by Big Sean. Big Sean, big homie, what's up? Okay, number 5, Bad Things, Machine Gun Kelly and Camila Cabello. Bad Things is a cool song to listen to on a drive home from a party at night. Okay, so number 4, Million Reasons by Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, at the Super Bowl, she looked like she was jumping off the top rope at a wrestling event. So that was pretty cool. Number 3, Don't Wanna Live Forever by Zayn and Taylor Swift. Cool group, cool collaboration, cool people, amazing song, yes. Okay, number 2, Bad and Bougie by Migos and featuring Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Vert and Migos are amazing, cool guys, and Lil Bad and Bougie. All right, let's go. Number 1, Shape of You, Ed Sheeran. Amazing, amazing man. Cool fact about Ed Sheeran, he used to live at Jamie Foxx's house before he became famous. Alrighty then, guys, this is IE News. Tune into KLBC Radio and KCTY Radio, klbc.org, kcty.org. I'm Mars Bear. See you guys next time.
Do you love radio and television? Have you been considering a career in the industry? Long Beach City College offers state-of-the-art technology with hands-on training. Our staff brings years of industry experience to our program to help you gain the knowledge you need to pursue a career in radio and television. Apply now to Long Beach City College to join our award-winning program.
Here at IE News, we like to meet new faculty members and administrators that are making an impact on student success. Our senior producer, Teresa Pell, interviews the new Dean of Student Affairs, Ramon Knox.
Hi, I'm Teresa Pell here at IE News, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing the new Dean of Student Affairs, Ramon Knox.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Hi. Okay, so can you tell us all a little bit about yourself?
Just a little bit?
Or a lot. You can tell us a lot.
So I'll keep it brief. So I am originally from Indiana, Indianapolis. I'm the youngest of four. I've worked at probably about 7 institutions across the nation. I have worked in student affairs since I was in college as a front desk assistant. And when I was back then, I said, I'm not working in student affairs, it's just here to pay the bills. And as I've gone through my career, it's been the same thing. This isn't my career, this is just somewhere we pay the bills. I'm gonna start my career later in life. But now as the Dean of Student Affairs, I'm like, oh, I can't really use that later in life piece because I'm old. So that's part of it. I've been in California now for probably about 8 or 9 years, and I started on December 15th at Long Beach City College, so it's been really good.
Oh, that's good. Welcome.
Thank you.
So I know you've worked at Mills College, Missouri State University,
I did.
Augsburg, and Chapman. What was it like working at all those schools? Because I know they're all different from this, because this is a city college.
It is a city college. So I went to Ball State to get my undergrad, that was kind of a large institution that was a state school in those pieces. And most of my experience has been at small liberal arts schools like Macalester and Chapman. And I've also worked at Cornell University, which is an Ivy League institution. So they serve a population of students. There's a demographic that they support. Part of my desire has always been to work with students who have passions and needs and wants to kind of do more. So as I looked at my next career move, I decided that I wanted to work at community college. So I strictly only searched in community college, and I actually looked at different institutions. I was actually in the running for one at another institution around the corner, and Long Beach City College, but I decided to come to Long Beach City College because the students, it's a large institution, the students have dreams and desires, and student affairs had the ability to have an impact on that. So the difference is that the resources available for some of the other smaller private institutions is a bit larger, and the passion for the students are present everywhere. So the student population to me is the same because it's people trying to reach their goals and their dreams, and that's why I came to Long Beach. When I first moved to California, I decided I was moving to Long Beach. Chapman said, well, we have a house for you by the institution. I was like, that's nice, but I think that I'm going to go ahead and just stay in Long Beach. So I actually moved into Long Beach and stayed here.
I'm glad that you chose this college instead of the other college, because I feel like with your personality, you can definitely make an impact here.
Oh, look at you being all nice and stuff. Thank you.
So I know you worked at Cal State Fullerton as the Chief of Operations.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yes, I did.
You served under the Vice President on his Chief of Staff. You were on the Executive Management Team member board for the Vice President.
I was.
So what was it like having those various positions all at the same time? And then having to transition here? How do you implement everything that you've learned from those positions here?
So part of it is, so when I was leaving Chapman, I had been at Chapman as Associate Dean for probably about 6 years. I think it was about 6 years. And I had learned a lot at Chapman. Jerry Price was an amazing mentor, providing me lots of direction and kind of understanding how to kind of care and compassion for students. And I was in the running for a couple different dean positions of community colleges at that point. And a colleague of mine, Abby actually, who was working at Cal State Fullerton, said, you need to apply for this position as a Chief of Operations. And I was like, I don't work in human resources, I don't really know this. So I met the Vice President, Lori Gentles, and she and I connected instantly. It was this amazing experience, but what that experience gave me, it gave me the knowledge and the vocabulary to speak a different language at the institution. At all institutions, at all businesses, a majority of their expenses go through personnel. That's where they spend all their money. So being able to understand how that process works, to go into a unionized environment. Most of my private institutions were not unionized. So I learned so much. So doing all that at once was a complete and utter crazy dream. That 12, 14, 16-hour days,
Wow.
on the phone, like constantly connected, like always engaged. And it removed me from the students, but it allowed me to still be present and learn so much. So I felt like I was going through boot camp again, to really understand how an institution operates.
Right.
Cal State Fullerton is the largest system in the nation, and it's well, I should say Cal State is the largest system in the nation, and Cal State Fullerton is the largest campus in that system. So it was a constant demand to learn and understand and grow, given the fact that human resources wasn't my background, and I was responsible for such a large footprint. So I went through training, I went through boot camp, got my badges and my stripes. And then I had to transition because it's too much. I was tired. They wore me out. I was ready for retirement.
I bet they did. That sounds like a lot.
It was a lot. So, but I learned so much. Like every meeting, every conversation, the colleagues that I interacted with, it was a great experience to prepare me for coming here. And part of what prepared me was it allowed me to understand the different types of unions that were present. It allows me to understand how an institution makes decisions that then affect how they do instruction, then affect how they impact students. So it actually made me a better administrator. So if I would have decided just to go the dean route and became the dean of some of the other colleges I was a part of, I felt that I wouldn't have been as good of a dean as I'm going to be today because of that experience working at Cal State Fullerton, and understand that. President Garcia is passionate. She's a Puerto Rican who loves her identity, loves her culture, and is present. So she also reminded me that you have to be yourself as you do your work. And that was what I did. So I went to Cal State Fullerton and I worked my tail off, for lack of a better word, and loved it. So yeah, so hopefully Long Beach City College will get to benefit from all of that experience with management and staff and engagement and marketing and all those fun things.
That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun, but a lot of work at the same time, but rewarding work.
It was, and I think that what made it, people have to select mentors, and identifying mentors and people that you can work with, it makes all of the crazy, as I call it, worth it. So Lori Gento, she's a dear colleague of mine now. She's my mentor. She is who I go to get directions. And working with her, it was like, it was kind of a blessing and a curse, because I'm like, I don't want her to be unsuccessful, so I'm going to really work hard for you because I'm going to really try to get this because you're my girl. I want you to be good. And but then I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Bro, feet hurt. Can I rest? So I think it was both of those things, and it really kind of drives that passion that's in you. So
that's awesome. So what are your plans to bring to the current Long Beach City College community? Because we already have this set community here. And are there any changes or improvements that you would like to make? And how do you plan on challenging this ever-changing student body? Because students are rolling in and out of here.
They are. You are doing a lot of rolling.
Consistently.
Yes.
So how do you plan on kind of change or challenging that change?
Part of an institution's culture is evolution. And you really don't have to challenge it or anything, you just have to continue to encourage it. Students are great in, they can push the institution in creating and evolving in direction that they need to evolve in. So my hope is to continue to build upon what's happening here at Long Beach City College and really to encourage students to be the pioneers in that evolution. They are to challenge organization, to challenge administration to be a champion in that evolution. So my hope is to bring my full self to work every day and be me. And by being me, that will either motivate and encourage folks to do things differently, that would have people think and look at things from a new perspective. I get to bring all my experience to Long Beach City College and encourage the environment. It's not necessarily, I haven't showed up with this list of criteria. This is what needs to change, this is what needs to fix, we need to, this is done wrong. It's all a growing process. So you build on the work of the people who've done before you. And people make the best decision they can at the time with the information that they have. So my goal is to find the people here that I can connect with. I go to lots of meetings, lots of conversations, lots of late night chatting here and there, just to connect, because there's a culture that's present at Long Beach City College, and I don't know that culture. I have worked at lots of institutions and know how to engage in student populations and kind of help things move and shift, but that is in alignment with the energies that are present. You really have to find out the undercurrent of your institution as you work with students. I can sit up in a very large, pretty office and kind of make decisions that won't affect the lives of my students. So what I have to do is I have to get down and engage with my students and be a part of that process and encourage them to do what they're doing, and then learn from them to actually implement things at the institutional level to say, okay, here's what the students are saying or needing. How can we do that? They're talking a lot about, we want to send text messages to students. And I was like, the moment that we start sending a whole bunch of text messages to students is the moment the students stop using it.
That's true.
I said Facebook was the thing, and then students stopped using it because everybody got on it. So It's about being at the edge.
Okay, so last question that I have for you.
Yes.
I found this on your LinkedIn.
Oh,
and
you stalked
me. Kind of, a
Okay,
little bit.
Okay.
But I really
Good
liked this
research.
quote. It was super inspirational.
Okay.
I use self as an instrument and embrace global and cultural experiences as ways to better understand self. How do you want to impart that ideology to the student body?
You really have to lead as an example. You really have to challenge and grow yourself. The moment that we stop growing and learning is a moment that we become stagnant. And you have to do things that you normally wouldn't do and engage in conversation that you wouldn't engage in and see things differently, because through that experience, you encourage others to do that. And it starts with me in order to change the world. Michael Jackson said you got to start with the man in the mirror, all those components. So that's part of it. Really is about looking at yourself and how you can impact change on that pieces. So, and then through that, encouraging others to do the same thing.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you for
having
taking
me.
the time to be with me today.
Of course, I'm so glad to be out in the sun. That's wonderful.
It's a beautiful day out.
It is.
Alrighty, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
I'm Teresa Powell here at IU News, and we'll see you next time.
With Major League Baseball going strong, DJ Sam Sanderson gives us the top 10 MLB pitchers.
And live here from IU News, this is Sam Sanderson. Baseball season is coming upon us in early April, so here are my top 10 starting pitchers for the MLB season of 2017. At number 10, Kyle Hendricks of the Chicago Cubs, the 2016 World Series champion Chicago Cubs. Never thought I'd say that in a whole while, but you know what? It happened, and good for the Cubbies. Anyways, Johnny Cueto of the San Francisco Giants. I don't know if I like saying that, but anyways. Number 8, Yu Darvish of the Texas Rangers. At number 7, Justin Verlander for the Detroit Tigers, who is also engaged to Kate Upton. I am so jealous of that man right now. At number 6, Madison Bumgarner of the San Francisco Giants. At number 5, Corey Kluger of the Cleveland Indians. Number 4, Chris Sale of the Boston Red Sox. Number 3, Noah Syndergaard of the New York Mets, aka Thor, who has really lovely hair, I must say. At number 2, Max Scherzer of the Washington Nationals. And at number 1, Clayton Kershaw of the Los Angeles Dodgers. From here at IE News, this is Sam Sanderson saying goodbye.
Welcome to the Radio and Television Department at Long Beach City College. Here you will learn to make anything that ends up on your television or radio. Working in the studio is like some kind of cool video game. You man your controls while coordinating over headphones, watching the screens carefully. Then when the target is in the right spot, you push the red button. Only instead of zombies, it's celebrities. Whether you like playing single player or multiplayer using a PC or console, or you just think all this stuff looks cool, then check us out at LBCC.
Do you love radio and television? Have you been considering a career in the industry? Long Beach City College offers state-of-the-art technology with hands-on training. Our staff brings years of industry experience to our program to help you gain the knowledge you need to pursue a career in radio and television. Apply now to Long Beach City College to join our award-winning program.
That's all we have for this week. If you're interested in becoming a part of the radio and television program, here at Long Beach City College, contact us at 562-938-4892.
I'm Noah Russell.
And I am Esther Agwu.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.